Hey y'all, I'm back with the long overdue second video in my CNA reciprocity series. I'm truly sorry for this delay, and I do appreciate the continued support and positive feedback that I got on my first video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to transfer your certification to the southern states. So the states that I will cover in this video are Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Maryland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Washington, D.C., West Virginia, Alabama, Kentucky, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and Texas. As always, the application links and instructions will be in the description box. Please be sure to like and share this video with your fellow CNA travelers. And please don't forget to subscribe to my page so that you know the next time I upload. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so the first state that we are going to talk about is Delaware. The Delaware Nurse Aid Registry is governed by the Delaware Health and Social Service Division of Healthcare. So like I noticed in my first video, a lot of these states use Prometric. So it seems like if you're going to travel as a CNA, it's probably a good idea to just go ahead and make a Prometric account, because it seems like, like I said, a lot of states use Prometric, and you can just, if you have an account already, you could easily just apply for like multiple states through Prometric. So, like I said, Delaware uses Prometric. So you go to, you start on Delaware's Health and Social Service Division website. And again, that link is going to be in the description box. So you follow the link that I provided you and fill out the application, and it'll take you through Prometric, and you just do everything online. So this one was actually a little bit more difficult to find, because the links were kind of like misleading. But like I said, I took all the hard work out of you trying to find it, and I found it for you. So yeah, just follow the link in the description box. So Delaware is also the only state that wants you to do a self-query. It's only like $3, and once again, that link is also in the description box. So you'd have to go online and submit it along with your application. Next up is Florida. In my opinion, Florida is just a good certification to have, just because, I mean, it's beautiful. You get all the beaches. But now I will say, if you are going to go to Florida, I would recommend going with someone, like going as a pair, because Florida's cost of living is really high. I'm a RN, and I still try to, like, I don't take assignments in Florida only because their cost of living is like really high. So that's just my opinion. But hey, if you got a family that stays there, or you feel like you want to go just for the experience, then by all means you go ahead. And also, Florida by far has been the only state that requires like fingerprinting. So along with your application, you do have to do you have to submit fingerprints. So I did put a link to the live scan locations in the description box. Make sure you click on out of state live scan locations, and it'll just pretty much just like pull you up a list of places that you can go in your home state that does like the fingerprinting. Okay, so next state is Georgia. Um, Georgia's application, pretty straightforward, easy to get to. It was like no complicated links. I mean, I didn't have to do like a whole lot of searching. I just went to the website. Application was like right there. um, so yeah, thank you, Georgia. All right, so next state up is Maryland. Maryland's nurse aid registry is governed by the Maryland Board of Nursing. So the thing about Maryland is they have no application online. You have to call or email them to ask for a reciprocity application. Up next is North Carolina. North Carolina was pretty straightforward. Once again, I didn't have any issues finding North Carolina's application. It was pretty straightforward. Um, Pretty much the same, materials that you need for other states. Nothing weird, nothing crazy. So yeah, once again, the link to this application is in the description box. South Carolina, same thing. No issues. I was able to quickly find the application. And I really do appreciate it when states make it easy for like other CNAs to come and help them out. So yeah, once again, the link is in the description box. So, out of all of the states, I think Virginia probably had like the nicest, smoothest application, mainly because it was all online, which means you don't have to print out anything. You just go to the website, click on the application that you're interested in, and then you go and make like a portal, and just pretty much fill out the application from the portal and submit your application. So yeah, Virginia is really nice. Now, Washington D.C.'s application was short, sweet, and to the point. It was one page. So yeah, really nice. So and I also think Washington D.C. is also a good place to go to get a nice experience traveling. So yeah, definitely check out Washington D.C. All right, so West Virginia was pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. They didn't need like any weird requirements. Um, yeah, so just fill out the application, print it out, send it in, and yeah, pretty straightforward. All right, Alabama. This is my home state, y'all. Now, the interesting thing about Alabama is they do not have a reciprocity application. So what you have to do is pretty much apply for, say if you want to go to Alabama, You just apply at the facility that you want to work at. And from what I understand, the facility somehow gets you on the registry. Um, I'm still not exactly sure how that would work. My advice would be, if you are looking to travel to Alabama, I would just talk with your recruiter about how the facility is going by getting nursing assistants on Alabama's registry. Because, like I said, I wasn't really clear on how to get reciprocity for this state. Next up is Kentucky. Kentucky is governed by the Kentucky Board of Nursing. And this one was also really easy to find. As you can see, like the link was like right there. So all you need is to fill out the form and then send in your documentation. And once again, the link to that form is in the description box. All right, so next up is Mississippi. And like Maryland, Mississippi doesn't have an application online. You have to call this number and request an application. Yeah, and the number is here. So yeah. Now, I did find an online application through a company called Credentia. But I don't know if this is like from Mississippi. My advice would be to just call the number that I showed you guys. Okay, so next up is Tennessee. Tennessee's nurse aid registry is governed through the Tennessee Department of Health. Tennessee's applications for their nurse aid registry is processed through a company called HD Master. So what you have to do is basically apply through this company. From what I understand, everything is online. So all you have to do is go on the portal and create an account and apply online with HD Master. All right, so next up is Arkansas. Arkansas's nurse aid registry is governed by the Department of Human Services Division of Medical Services. The link to this application is in the description box. Louisiana's nurse aid registry is governed by the Louisiana Department of Health. Louisiana was pretty easy to find. And from what I saw, they didn't require a whole lot of like crazy documents or anything either. It was pretty straightforward. Once again, the link is also in the description box. I would also like to add that Louisiana also uses Prometric. So once again, go ahead and make you an account with Prometric, because it seems like a lot of states use this company. Alright, so next up is Oklahoma. Oklahoma's nurse aid registry is governed by the Oklahoma State Department of Health. And y'all, Oklahoma's application was like right there. I mean, I really didn't even have to search at all. Like, it was like right there. So yeah, again, pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. Just fill out the application, send in your documents, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so last but not least is Texas. With Texas application, you do have to send it off to your home registry and let a representative fill it out and then send it back to you, and then you can send it off. Other than that, this application was pretty straightforward. Alright, and with that, I will conclude this video. I really hope it was a help to you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email me or leave a comment down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.